Lady Bisons get a big win here in Allen Arena over Morehead State. Battle of the A-Sun and the OVC. Lipscomb wins it 79-73. Jonathan Justin Seaman here with you courtside as we get set to talk to the senior star of today, Taylor Clark. And Taylor just had an unbelievable second half. I got down that she was 8 of 12 in the second half, 18 points on her way to a 24-point performance. And Taylor, I figured it all out. We talked to your dad before the game. It's when you started playing when you were about 3 years old. He's been working with you ever since, right?
Yes, sir, he has.
Well, what a great win here today. A game that was back and forth, a lot of runs, but the team bent a little bit, but you never broke. And, you know, how's it been this year to have some help down around you now with some Dory coming back and others? Gives you some chances to play outside, inside a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's huge for us. It's not a secret that last year we struggled rebounding some, so we talked about, especially this game, rebounding was going to be a huge factor in the game, and I thought we did really well on that. I thought Dory was really strong inside and made sure to hit a man every time, but also the rest of the five has helped with that too, because rebounding is a five-man effort. But yeah, so having them inside has been huge for us.
Taylor, talk a little bit about, you know, just kind of the growth of this team. You know, you get up by 12 at halftime, and then that third quarter, they kind of blitz you guys. They regain the lead, but you guys never quit. You came right back at them, and it just was a battle in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, basketball is a game of runs. That's something that we've always talked about, and I think what has shown the most growth with our team from last year to this year is just withstanding those runs and then going on a run ourselves, just knowing that if we withstand, and it's just going to come to us offensively and defensively.
Now, as a player, do you feel the runs? Do you feel the momentum going back and forth both ways?
For sure, for sure.
So it seemed like they're late. You were calling for the ball, wanted it down on the lower blocks to try to go inside.
Yes, sir. They were going on a lot of fakes and stuff, so I figured once we got it inside, that would be big for us, and then it will open up the outside game too, and I thought it did.
Now, this is a situation very similar to what you're going to see in conference play. You got a quick turnaround tomorrow. You play at 2 o'clock. Is this something you guys are kind of looking forward to kind of get a little bit of a feel of what it's going to be like playing back-to-back games like this?
Yes, sir. I think it's good for us because it doesn't give us much time to think about the last game. We just move on to the next one.
Well, it's been hard with COVID-19 not having the regular schedule, but getting a few games here back-to-back is probably making everybody feel a little bit better because you're getting to play games.
Yes, sir. We're so excited to start playing games.
Well, congratulations. Great performance leading this team. Let's go back and get another one tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Taylor Clark, senior, with us here. What a game for her. 10 of 18 from the field, 2 of 7 from outside the arc, 3 rebounds, and a couple of free throws. She ends up with 24 points. Take a look at the Target and Harwell listing of the game. You'll see that the Bisons won this one by 6, back and forth in a battle here. Field goal percentage, just a little bit of advantage for Lipscomb, 45.5 to 42. Three-point shooting, Morehead State 6 of 21, Lipscomb 9 of 23. Out-rebounded today by the Eagles 41 to 38. Turnovers, we talked a lot about that early. Ended up Morehead State with 16, Lipscomb with 15 turnovers. Off those 16, Lipscomb got 14 points too, so the turnovers really didn't do us in as bad as we might have thought coming in. Head coach Lauren Sumski has joined us across the way as we are all socially distanced here. But, Coach, what a game. A lot of runs. You got a big run, got out on top, led by 12 at halftime, but the third quarter, boy, it was all Morehead State. But your team never gave up. Battled right back into this one.
Yeah, I think that's just growth for us. I think last year we probably would have been in a bit of trouble, but we withstood their run, and I thought we really executed down the stretch. That's what I'm most proud of. Obviously, having two post presence really gave us an advantage there at the end, and I thought we fought to rebound, but they made some shots. I mean, I think they probably shot the best they ever have all season against us, and we've learned to come to expect that. We just got to clean it up a little bit more.
Well, that was the same thing I talked about with Taylor Clark. I just thought your growth in this game, you can see it because this is a game you have that strong into the first half with the lead, and then it slips away. And I think in years past, when things slip away and things go bad, it was hard to kind of overcome that, but you could kind of see your team was ready to fight right back.
For sure. I think you hit it right on the head. I think we've learned to embrace the hard, embrace the struggle, and just bought into the idea that basketball is a game of momentum and a game of stick-to-itiveness. That's my coaching word they mess with me about a lot. But I thought we really did a good job staying together, trusting our stuff, and battling even when they made some tough shots here and there.
You know, you had several players help you several times throughout the night. 4 players in double figures. Shelton hit threes early. Holcomb had all kind of games. I mean, she gets in double figures, but man, she's got assists and rebounds. She's right there, close to a double-double, even a triple-double with a couple of more. And then, of course, you've got Collier with 13 double figures, and then, you know, Taylor Clark. I mean, it's good to have that kind of score.
Yeah, it's good to have some more depth, too. We're really excited about the way that our young women just have come together. They've expanded their games. They're growing. And I thought our bench was incredible. I would be remiss not to mention them all night long. Our bench was into it. They were keeping us in it, even at times when we struggled. But, yeah, we all around, we would love to have Harrison on the floor a little bit more and stay out of foul trouble. But I think it's, again, a situation last year we've been in a bit of trouble. We were able to play a little bit small ball.
Yeah, I think one other thing we say that was different maybe from last year, this year, in this type of game, you get out-rebounded by 3, but in this type of a game, maybe a year ago, you're getting out-rebounded by maybe 10 or 12. I really think the toughness of your team is starting to come forward as well.
For sure. I think you were gracious. I was thinking more along the lines of 20. But yeah, we had some really good rotation blockouts, which is a huge area of growth for us, where our guards are getting more involved, and as you see the numbers there with the guard rebounding. But everyone's just bought into doing their job all the time. And that's what I'm most thankful for with this team. And as you guys mentioned, the growth, couldn't be more thankful for. We're happy to have a 3rd game. We're looking forward to a 4th, maybe a 5th, and maybe a 6th, and maybe a 7th. You know, we're just thankful to be able to play today.
Well, COVID messed you up early, didn't get to play, but now you're in one of those situations you're playing 3 in 4 days.
Yeah, we are really excited. This is coming right off of finals, but I thought our young women would be really focused and just excited to play. I mean, it's taught us that we can't take anything for granted. We're ready for any and every situation. We're ready for a quick turnaround to get ready for Converse tomorrow and then get ready for MTSU on Sunday here before we head out for the break. But every game we're looking forward to, and we're just trying to be the most present, the best team we can be that day.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. Good win today. Congratulations. We'll get ready to do it all over again tomorrow afternoon.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach Lauren Sumski, head coach of the Lady Bisons, with us as they win here today, and now they'll get set to take on Converse College tomorrow. A day off Saturday, then they go to Murfreesboro to get Middle Tennessee on Sunday. They'll break for Christmas and then come back after the holiday before New Year's, and they'll have a chance for Tennessee, Campbellsville, and then they'll begin playing the ASUN on the New Year's weekend at Lynchburg against Liberty. Final score here today, Lipscomb wins it over Morehead State 79-73. Keep up with everything happening with Lady Bison basketball at lipscombsports.com.